Greetings Anonymous. It has come to our attention that recent arrests of 60 journalists in Turkey is directly linked to the influence and cult followers of Fethullah Gülen. These journalists have been held without due process. We are also concerned by the large number of criminal cases opened against reporters under the sweeping provisions of the Turkish Criminal Code and Anti-Terrorism Act this year. The authorities have intensified a crackdown on journalists. On March 3rd, anti-terrorist police units in Istanbul raided the homes of at least 12 journalists, writers, and academics and seized notes and computers. It is deeply disturbing that journalists in a democracy such as Turkey should be detained without due process on evidence that is kept secret. Many of those arrested during the raid are still in detention. Among them are two of Turkey's leading investigative journalists and authors, Ahmet Sik and Nedim Sener. The unfinished book examines the growing influence of the Gülen movement inside the Turkish state, particularly in the police and judiciary system. The Gülen movement was founded by Fethullah Gülen, who lives in the United States. He has close ties with the CIA. WikiLeaks has posted various information on this topic. During a visit to Turkey this month, U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton voiced concern that a democratic NATO ally should be locking up journalists for their work. I do not think it's necessary, or in Turkey's interest, to be cracking down on journalists and bloggers and the Internet. So I would, if I were in the Turkish government, be standing up for freedom of expression, and freedom of journalism, and freedom of bloggers, and freedom of the Internet, Hillary Clinton said in a town meeting. Fethullah Gülen has over 125 charter schools in the United States. Each school is operated by his cult followers. So far they have been, and are currently being investigated in different states, by the FBI, the Department of Immigration, the Department of Education, for criminal activities and human rights violations. Many of the American politicians are also being investigated for taking bribes and payoffs offered by the cultists. Much research can be found researching the Internet. In one example, their cult followers are made to give back 40% of their wages and IRS tax returns back to the cult leaders and back to their movement's agenda. In Austin, Texas, the cult is now building the Harmony School of Political Science to condition and groom future cult followers and politicians to create sympathizers for their insidious agenda, using American children for their future gains. The school will feature 16 dorm rooms. All of this paid for by the taxpayers of America. It's now time for Anonymous to stand up and fight for free speech, to protest until journalists are released. It is our obligation to defend the rights of others that we believe to be under threat. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. To Fethullah Gülen and the Gülen cult operated charter schools and other affiliates until the journalists are released. Expect us